Hey, we out here yet again. The sun's getting real low. All right, so I say that in jest, but I'm out here at the lake chilling, and um, as of this past week, and getting to see Belena graduate. Shout out Belena, repping Palau. Let's go. Um, this is something that, man, not only is it a super special moment, but I consider myself extra blessed because throughout the course of the summer, I got to go to not one, not two, but three graduations of students that I had taught in Palau years ago. Man, what a privilege, what an honor. And shout out to those students once again. We have Belena from Andrews who graduated. We had Himari from Southern who graduated. And we had Layden and Nale from Walla Walla who graduated. So 3 different graduations I was able to make it to, all over the states essentially. All for the sake of repping Palau, man, and being here to support my people. And you know, one of the reasons I wanted to kind of talk about it in this video was so many people have different perspectives on mission, why people go, what impact the experience has on your life after you return, if it contributes, if it's like, let me get back to the real world and real life, or if this actually becomes a part of your life. And experiences like this, they're everything, man. Like, anywhere you go, you have a chance to meet people. And if you really engage there, even if you're there for a short time, those people become part of your experience. And hopefully you go into these experiences feeling like, let me not just try to go and make a difference and keep it pushing, but let me be open to have other people make an impact on me in a short time. Now, I wasn't in Palau for a short time. I was there for 5 years. But thankfully I was open. And so many of these students, fellow missionaries, people that I worked with, just friends in the community, like, they're still a part of my life now, 15 years after the first time that I set foot in Palau. This is like 15 years almost to the day from the first time that I set foot in Palau. And it's an experience that has continued to give back to me, to build me up, to give me energy and life in a way. Like, I don't know. Obviously, it would have been different, but in what ways? Like, sure, I could have traveled somewhere this summer and had a good time and a good vacation, whatever. But being able to go to Washington, to Chattanooga, back here in Berrien, and seeing and celebrating somebody else that I had a connection with from before, it's hard to beat that, man. It's hard to beat that. And to me, it's a testament to service. There were a bunch of other SMs and missionaries who were there at each of these graduations too. So shout out to all of y'all. But it's like this experience and the way that we have an opportunity to be of service to others and to be served in a real way as we connect with others. It isn't something that we can take for granted. It's not something that should be taken lightly. And it isn't something that should be just brushed off like, I don't have time for that because I have all these other plans and stuff I'm going to do. Like, it's one of the things I hate the most. You have people in academia, sounding all sophisticated, but you got the people in academia who's trying to tell students you don't have time for this. You don't have time to go and learn more about culture, about the world that you're hoping to be of service in eventually by getting practical service and building relationships with people who are different than you. Isn't that just an extension of what school is? Isn't that increasing the potential for education in an education system? What are we talking about? I don't work for the education system anymore, so I can get a little bit more spicy with this. But nah, man, I'm just trying to be real. Like, we have this great opportunity that every young person can be exposed to, where it's like you have the opportunity to go out and experience something new and to grow, to exponentially grow your education, your life experience in a way that you cannot do at a university. And you got people down in it. Can't be done. Can't be done. And I'm sorry, like, there are some professors that students will have connected with well. There are some classes that students will have appreciated a lot. But I can guarantee you 15 years down the line, those are not going to be the highlights of these students' lives and experiences. Unless it's somebody that they connected with. That for sure. But it's going to be about people. It isn't going to be about content that was learned in a classroom. Because, let's be honest, most of us who graduated, how much of that stuff do we remember? We remember our teachers. We don't remember the stuff they talked about all the time. So if we're keeping people from the experiences that will get them to not only be exposed to more people, but learn how to better appreciate the people that they are exposed to, I think that's what the world needs. I think that's what the world needs, because it's in that, and it's particularly in this mission experience where people get to see things a little bit differently and bring that appreciation and that new perspective back here to where they came from. And then guess what? It isn't just a year in isolation that was spent over there for no purpose and with no connection to anything else. Now it becomes something that charges up the experience of people here and helps them to see how they can make a difference and impact their world right here, the same way that they were able to be a blessing to someone else's world out there. So I'm always going to stand for missions, man. 10 times out of 10, recommend. And once again, an honor and a privilege to be there to support Nale, Layden, Himari, and Belena through the summer. Thankful that I could be a part of their experience and enjoy the graduation and celebrate them as they get ready to take their next steps and next challenges on in this world, but while still being a part of my life and I get to still be a part of theirs. That's a win. That's a win. So I say it to say on both sides. Shout out to those who graduated. Congratulations. You put in a lot of hard work. You traveled halfway around the world to do this thing and you got it done. And there were some others I didn't even make it to. Shout out to Moded, who graduated from La Sierra this summer too. So shout out all of y'all doing big things out here. But yeah. And then the second one too, like for those of you who consider missions and like get out here in the world, man. Be willing to open up your perspective to something different, because the real world is a lot different than the bubbles we live in. But the things you learn out there can help you come back and change your bubble in positive ways. Don't miss out on that opportunity. But hey, I'm gonna mellow out to the rest of this because it's vibes on vibes. We out here and we out.
We out here, we out. So, subscribe, like, subscribe.